Hello lovely people, how are you guys doing? In today's video, I'm gonna try to recreate a look which I saw on Instagram. This is not going to be one of my recreating Instagram makeup videos because in those kind of series, I like recreating more intense, more dramatic looks, where today's look is going to be more, I don't want to say that it's going to be toned down because still it's pretty glam, super intense, but it's not going to be that dramatic. I'm gonna show it to you right here. It's by Nikki Makeup. You guys, if you don't follow her, you need to, because her page is really inspiring. I'm not gonna try to recreate exactly this look. I'm gonna freestyle it a little bit, but it has shimmers, rose gold shimmers on the eyes. Oh my god. It has that foxy eye kind of shape. It has everything that I love, so I thought, hey, let's do it. Let's try it out and see how it looks on me. Alright, so I'm gonna start off by using some concealer as my primer. Boom 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 boom. Now I'm gonna start kind of outlining the shape of that eye makeup. This is the Too Faced Natural Lust palette, and I'm gonna take a nice brown shade. This one here looks suitable, Sigma E06, and I would just start outlining the shape of that look, as I already said. But what is very important is that I want the lines to be visible when I have my eyes open. I'm actually gonna take the shade called Embrace Me. It's a little bit more light, so it's more forgiving if I mess it up. Okay, and this is exactly what I wanna have. Well, not exactly, but you know, it doesn't really matter at this point because we don't want it to be perfect just yet. Okay, now I'm gonna take a baby wipe and I'll make sure that the bottom part of this line that I just created is more crisp and clean. I might remove some of that concealer because I feel like if you layer less products under your shimmers, they look great. Like the less things you have under your shimmery eyeshadows, the more bright, the more smooth and shiny they look. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna get rid of that concealer that I already applied. I think that I'm actually making it more difficult for myself by taking these little extra steps, but that's okay. This is not an everyday makeup look, so if you're committed to try it out, you already know that it will take you some time. And as I said, I want this to be my guidelines, so I don't really care if I erase most of it. Sometimes I look at my lash glue and I'm like, what I would do without you. My life would be completely different without this thing. I know that I've talked about glitter glue in so many of my videos, but in case some of you guys are new and you don't know why I love this so much, if you like glittery eyeshadows, shimmery eyeshadows, metallic eyeshadows, you need to get yourself glitter glue, because it will make a huge difference. It will make them so bright, you will blind all the enemies, all the haters. It will really boost your shimmery, glittery, metallic, foiled eyeshadows, everything that is shiny. This is going to make them even shinier. I'm gonna first use my finger to apply my shimmers, and then in the more like small tiny areas where my finger can't really reach, I'm gonna switch to a flat brush. For my shimmers today, I used these BH Cosmetics Diamond Dazzlers shimmers. I've used those in some of my other videos. These are great, but when you take some of it out, it comes out like little grains, right? Like little breadcrumbs. Someone is hungry. Anyways, it comes out like little grains, and just take some of them on your finger like this, and then press them on the back of your hand like this, and like massage them on the skin on the back of your hand, right? This will break the grains and it will turn them in more of like a fine powder form. Then you apply them on your eyelids, because if you get some of them on your finger and they look like breadcrumbs, you may apply too much product on your eyes and it will start looking weird if you use too much. It will not look smooth and like skin. The texture will be kind of weird if you use too much. So make sure that you break those grains, right? Okay, now here's the difficult part. You guys ready for this? Because I'm not. Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This has a really fine tip, so I'll start defining the shape of the eye look a little bit more now, trying to be as precise as possible and trying to keep those lines super thin, super slim. This is making me nervous. Okay, now I'm gonna start diffusing that eyeliner line with some of the eyeshadows from the Too Faced Natural Lust palette. I'm gonna take a nice angled brush. This is the Sigma E65, I think. Yeah, E65. And I'll just take a mixture of the warm-toned brown shades and the cool-toned brown shades from that palette. I'll start off with the dark ones. Blending it out with a pencil brush. Now I really need to take my time with this. I'm just gonna reapply eyeshadows, blend them out, apply again, blend out again. You know, this is how it will go. I will move away from my eyes for a while and go ahead and do my face makeup. I already have my foundation on and my brows, so I'll go ahead and get my bronzer. This is by ColourPop. It's their Coconut Beach bronzer, and I'll just use it to add some more dimension, some more color to my face. I love adding bronzer on the top of my forehead. I feel like it always makes me look more tan. Even though I'm not using a darker foundation than my skin tone, adding some bronzer on the top of my forehead here, you know, it gives me that more sun-kissed look. It also makes my forehead look a little bit smaller. And make sure that you always blend your bronzer into your hairline. You don't want it to look like mask. I'm breaking out on my forehead, I don't know why. Okay, next up for my blush, I'll take this one here by Yayy. I dropped it on the floor. What's new? And I kind of broke it. I mean, not the shade that I want to use, the shade which is next to it. So I gotta be really careful. I don't feel like contouring today. I don't know, I'm gonna skip it. Ever since that video where I followed Doja Cat's makeup tutorial, I'm adding blush on my nose. A little bit, not as much as she did. I feel like it makes everything look more put together, because you're not only blushing in this area of your face. Because when I'm blushing everywhere. I get that tomato face when I'm blushing everywhere. It's crazy sometimes. I don't know about you guys, but I can actually feel when I'm blushing. It's kind of crazy. Like, I feel my face getting warmer. I mean, it's not that crazy if you think about it. But I don't know if I'm the only one who can feel when they're blushing or it's everybody. Anyways, I think I need some more blush. I thought I was done with it, but I'm not. Milk makeup. Oh my god, this looks horrible. Make. You can turn every sound into a melody. It's so much fun. Try it. Lip and cheek perk blush. Yeah, I'm gonna take, my hands are so dirty. Like, I have shimmers on them, I have eyeliner. How did I get eyeliner on my thumb? How did this happen? That line is straight though. So I'm just gonna take some of that blush on my fingers and I'm gonna press it on my skin. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Talking about Milk makeup, I'm taking their highlighter in the shade Lit, taking some of it on my fingers and adding it on the highest points of my face. I hope I'm recording. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Okay, good. Sometimes I do my makeup, you know, I'm talking to you guys, but I forget to press the record button. And when I realize it, it's not fun because I have to do it all over again. And sometimes I can't go back because I already did what I wanted to do, you know. I applied my eyeliner or highlighter, whatever. It's hard to go back sometimes. Oh, this guy here. He popped out on my face yesterday. He's fresh. He's new. Looks like him and I will spend some time together now. I'm still talking about my pimple. And after it's gone, it will make sure to leave a nice red mark on my face so that I can remember that it was here on my face for the next couple of months. So much fun. Anyways, I kind of look sweaty. Sweaty glam. I like it. Let's go back to the eyes. Now the model in the photo, first of all, she's gorgeous. Second of all, she's not wearing falsies because she has those beautiful lashes. But I feel like if I add some falsies to this look, it will look better on me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to get a new lash curler. Oh no, 3 of my lashes are gone. Come on, I have 5 in total. And 3 of them are gone now. I don't know what lashes I want to wear today. I want them to be very fluffy, very long. I want them to be long, but kind of sparse, you know? My natural lashes are sparse, but they're not long. So that's why I need my poses. I don't know why I'm complaining about my lashes. Honestly, they're not that bad. I don't know why I'm being so dramatic about my lashes today. They're good, they're fine. We should appreciate what we have. Okay? I'm gonna let this dry before I remove it, okay? Oh, it's stubborn. Alright. I'm wearing the Tidy lashes in the style TL9. I don't know why I'm showing you this empty packaging. I also had some mascara on my lower lashes, but just on the outer lower lashes here. Because when I was applying my under eye concealer, I kind of covered them with some of it, and they now look more gray. So, you know, I'm gonna bring back some of the intensity with some mascara. Now the model, I think I should give a shout out to her as well. I kind of forgot. In one of her photos, you can see that she has something like a gold highlighter right here in the inner corner of her eyes. And also the foxy eye thing. So let's go ahead and do that. This is a highlighter palette by Ofra. I'm gonna take this gold highlight here and I will add it in the inner part of my eyes. And look how that inner corner eyeliner here made my eyes look so much bigger. Now for my lips, in my previous video I used the same product but in a different shade. This is the Milk Makeup. Ooh, so many Milk Makeup products today. But this is the Milk Makeup Cash Lip Glaze, and today I'm gonna use the shade Rosebud. It's like a tinted lip gloss. And with some lip pencil I'll go over the edges of my lips just to add some definition. And I'm not outlining, you know, my lips everywhere. I'm just focusing on my cupid's bow and on the bottom part of my bottom lip. Sorry, I can't talk and do that. Like this, and this makes it look more natural. Got foundation on my shirt. I really don't like this shirt because it's constantly lifting up and I have to pull it down. It's exposing my belly. And while my belly is out, it looks like this. It's like it's trying to suffocate me. This sneaky shirt here trying to kill me. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I would absolutely love it if you guys decide to try out this look. Tag me on Instagram, tag Nikki Makeup. I'm gonna have her Instagram name right here. Also, the model's Instagram will be right here. Look at those rose gold shimmers. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys almost thought I forgot to put on my earrings, huh? Well, that's true. I almost forgot to put them on. But they're kind of matching with my shirt. See, I'm constantly pulling it down. It's so annoying. I really like the lashes because they're long, but you can still see what's going on behind them. You know, they're not very thick and dense. They're more sparse. And yeah, this look is a little bit more time consuming just because you have to be more precise. We have this line like cut crease that we have going on, but it's a really nice look if you want to play with some makeup, you want to practice your skills and stuff. It's nothing like super colorful where you need like 5,000 different eyeshadows. The fact that you don't really need that many makeup products makes it so much easier. You only need some shimmers, some eyeliner, some brown eyeshadows, and that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Hope you liked the look, hope you try it out, and if you want to see more of me, if you want to subscribe to my channel, just click that subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell button which is right next to it, because that way you let YouTube know that, hey, I want to get a notification when Danny is posting a new video, okay? Okay. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you can follow me on there as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!